Shirley, Massachusetts. There is an old fort treasure in Shirley, Massachusetts, worth over $400,000 in gold and silver coins. That fort was located on County 111 in Middlesex County. There is a legend over there as well of $100,000 hoard that was buried on the site of Willard Tavern, Rutland, Massachusetts. Now, Rutland was a village where General John Burgoyne's troops camped after they were defeated at Saratoga in New York. And this also was the headquarters of Shays' rebellion. It has been said that the treasure was stolen from the church, which previously was donated and bequeathed to the church. So it was stolen in that area and was buried right in the area of Springfield, Massachusetts. And there is said the treasure is consistent of crown of amethysts, which were worth over $5,000. So it is worth pursuing. It is also said that entire railroad might lie under a cave that's located there. In between 1864 and 1910, there were iron ore mines that were producing iron during Civil War for the Union. It is said that those mines helped win the war for the Union cause. There are stories that a railroad cart was actually lost during a cave-in. A bunch of pearls were found in connected river here as well. In 1787, the first Battle of Shays' Rebellion took place here at the arsenal in 1787. Stockbridge, Massachusetts. In Norfolk County, on County 102 in Stockbridge, is a burial site of Native Americans. It is located in southwestern part of town, and which was founded in 1766, was attacked many times during French and Indian Wars. It is said that the residents buried all the valuables, belongings, before the attacks. Many of the residents were killed and never recouped their treasure. A cave purgatory located between Lenox and Stockbridge, between Bear and Little Mountain, which is also called Iceland. In the crevices, you can find a winter snow and ice all year long, during the whole summer. And it can be entered also from the Laurel Hill end and can be exited half a mile south. So it is said that a robber hid his loot, his stolen goods over here. The loot was stolen from the Housatonic National Bank in Stockbridge. That robber was captured, and it is said that others found his money worth thousands of dollars and vanished. Again, I would research that area a little bit more. Now, during Revolutionary War, the town of Taunton, Massachusetts, a wealthy merchant from Taunton, Massachusetts, during the Revolutionary War, is said to have hidden a cache of gold coins, jewels near Watson Pond in Bristol County. And he died before revealing the location. Taunton to this day is called the Silver City because many silversmiths had shops here, and that's always a good sign for a treasure hunter. South Mashpee, Massachusetts, is said to contain gold if one dares to go and retrieve it. Because of a folklore tale of a Frenchman who made a deal with the devil for a kettle of gold. And of course, he buried his kettle of gold in the woods in this area. And it is said that later a Native American found the money, spent some of it, and died. So it is thought that the remainder of the money is still buried in that area. If you enjoy this program, please like it, subscribe it, and share it. Turner Falls, Massachusetts. So this is a place where the first dam is found on Connecticut River. It is also a place where a major battle between English and Native Americans occurred in 1676. This was the territory of Pocumtuck tribe, who shared the fishing and hunting grounds with the Mohawk tribe. Turner Falls was one of the most disputed sites, and it was fought over many times. The Europeans also wanted this part of stretch of land. Eventually, a peace council or conference between the Native Americans and the Europeans was arranged. But unfortunately, a member of the High Council of the Mohawk tribe was killed, by whom it was not recorded, but the Mohawks assumed it was Pocumtucks. Came over the Mohawk Trail and destroyed the Pocumtucks tribe settlements. But this gave English a way to expand up the Connecticut River Valley, and the Dutch took this opportunity to move up all the way up to the Hudson River Valley. And of course, the Mohawk Trail was named after the winners of the war, the incredibly skilled warriors which Mohawks were. Wales, Massachusetts. Many cellar holes all around Wyniki Pond in Wales can be found. They are from the era of an old Hessian village named Wynike, Weineke. Wynike was one of the Hessian soldiers taken prisoner at the surrender of Burgoyne's army in 1777. Where, Massachusetts? The Quabbin Reservoir, meaning many waters, is found on the west side of Ware. This is actually the largest man-made body of water in the world, created by men exclusively for drinking water. There were many parts of the three towns flooded in this: Enfield, Greenwich, and Prescott. So they are basically underwater flooded ghost towns, and the artifacts that are washed on the shore are abundant. Need I say more? A slapstone marks Alvin Culver's grave in the area of West Chesterfield. He is buried right above his chest of gold. He died in a battle with Native Americans, and they buried him with his treasure. Even it is said that he dug his own grave for the treasure. Anyway, there is actually more to the story uh, because his daughter is buried right in the same area. And it is said that she has the key to the chest around her neck. Westfield, Massachusetts. The ruins of Revolutionary War gun shop owned by Richard Foley in Westfield is located right near Belcher Cave in Pittsfield. He was one of the he was the great grandfather to President Grover Cleveland, and the shop was also called a secret armory. The grindstones that were used in the shop to make muskets are still seen in the area. Again, this is an excellent place to explore. Winthrop, Massachusetts. In Winthrop, Massachusetts, there were many 18th century coins of British and Spanish origin found in a sand between Short Beach and Grover's Beach. This is also the place of the treasure of Shirley's Point, Willard's taproom treasure, and the captain's buried treasure. And again, do your own additional research, and it is definitely worth seeing. That area is definitely worth exploring. If you enjoyed this program, please like it, subscribe it, and share it.